Hey, welcome back. Tophat Smoking Barbecue. Been a little bit of time since we've seen you last. So what we got here, obviously, is a brisket, but we're not cooking a brisket traditional way. We're going to cook it, but it's not for the normal brisket. We're making brisket tacos. So what we're going to do is inject this brisket. We have some Wagyu Beef Tallow. I got that online. You can make your own beef tallow. It's just rendered fat, but I got the Wagyu. I got a concoction here of the beef tallow and some beef broth, and we're just going to do some injections just to spice the flavor up a little bit for these tacos that we're going to be making for Father's Day. So this is going to be a Father's Day brisket taco recipe. So we'll just go, and I've already injected this part. So we're just going to, you can see how it swells up. It'll shoot out occasionally, no big deal. We're getting it full of all that good flavor. And this beef tallow is going to be the game changer, I think, with this flavor on these briskets. I've been seeing a lot of people using it, so we're going to try it. What we're going to do is cook this brisket overnight. We're inside the garage today because it's raining outside. So, as you can see, we've already trimmed the brisket. If you need to know how to trim a brisket, go watch one of our earlier brisket videos. That'll show you how to do it. Stuff right there. See, it's shooting out there. No problems. Let it shoot out wherever it wants to shoot out. We're just getting all that good beef flavor down in this brisket as much as we can. And then we're going to put our rub on. We're going to be using Moe Cason's Tuscan brisket rub. I like that. Got a good flavor. Nice profile. Salt, pepper, garlic. All that good stuff. Alright. So we got it injected pretty good. So we don't need to put a binder like mustard binder or anything. We have the beef tallow and we have the beef broth. So that's nice and wet for us. So we're just going to liberally put on this Moe Cason rub. And we're going to make these tacos. We'll have some guacamole on it. We'll have some pico. And we'll have some cheese and all that good stuff. Just any way you make a taco. But we're going to make a taco with brisket. And it's going to be good. We want a lot of this on there. We want to really put a lot of flavor profile on this. Okay. Now we'll get the other side. And I'll show you the other side, which is where all the fat is. Can't turn it over. I scored it like that. I also trimmed a lot so we can get some of this rub in there. You just put it on the outside of the fat. It's not going to get into your flavor. So you got to get it in there as good as we can. See that, Jackson? All right, we'll get to the meat. It's something I usually don't do, but you know, you watch other videos and guys have been doing that. It makes sense. So we'll finish this up and we'll meet you out in Meat Town. We're going to do this on the pellet grill, the Silverbac Grilla grills. It's really good for overnight cook. So we'll see you out in Meat Town. All right, here we are. We're out here in Meat Town. We have our brisket on the Silverbac Grilla grills. It's a great grill for an overnight cook. We're going to be cooking this at about 220 degrees all night long. I usually cook it actually lower than this, but Father's Day tomorrow, we got people coming over early. So we'll get up tomorrow morning and we'll put this in a metal tin. And we're going to kind of braise it after that. We'll have some onions in there. We're really going to put a lot of flavor into this thing. So we'll see in the morning and show you what we're going to do. So this is going to rest all night long, right where it's at. Okay, here we are next morning, about 9 o'clock. So our brisket's been on for almost 12 hours. Should be 165 to 170. Looking fantastic. So we'll put it in there. 170. 180, a little higher than I thought it would be. That's okay though. 170. We want to take this brisket up to about 205 degrees. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to take this brisket and put it over here. This here, I got onions, jalapenos, I got garlic, got some more of that Moe Cason rub. We're going to stick the brisket on here. So let's just do that. Woo. She's hot. Always wear liners in your gloves. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pour some beef broth all around it. What we're trying to do now is we're going to wrap this brisket, crank our heat up to 275, and we're going to infuse all this flavor. So what we're doing now, you don't need no more smoke. You could actually do this in your oven in your house, but we're out here. So we're going to take some of this beef Wagyu fat, put all around it. Same thing, we want to really get some flavors going in here to make this thing an outstanding, flavorful brisket taco for Father's Day. So there you go. So at this point, you're done with smoking. We're just steaming it now. So we want to take our foil, maybe about 3 more hours of this and it'll be ready to roll. Then we know we gotta rest it and all that, and we'll show you doing that when we get to that point. Always rest your brisket or any other type of meat actually. Then we'll make some fantastic. I'm gonna do one thing, test it real quick. Just clean up these grates real quick.
Maintenance is very important.
Well, I just don't want the bottom of the pan to get all crumbed up. Alright, so in it goes. Crank our heat up to 275. We'll check back in about 3 hours, see where we're at. Hopefully we're ready because it's getting close to our need at that point. See you in 3 hours. Okay, it's been about 3 hours, so we're back out here. We did put a read-in thermometer, grill eyes. We're up about 207, 208. So I'm going to check it with this, just for tenderness. See what we got rolling here. Wow, looking great. Look at that, like butter. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Not so much worried about the temp, but it's 206. I want that feel of no resistance. See how easy that goes in? Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take it off. We're going to let it rest for 2 hours minimum. You could do an hour, but anything over 2. So, 2 hours rest. Then we'll come back out and we'll show you what we're going to do is we'll build the taco. Show you the finished product. Okay, we're back out here. We got the brisket out with the juices in the fat separator. We'll use that once we chop the whole thing up, get some flavor in there. So what we'll do is we'll see what we got. So we're just going to take a big old hunk right out of the middle here. Let's take a look at this sucker, see what we got. Woo, look at the juices on that thing. That nice smoke ring. Alright, so what we're going to do, we'll just use this right here. Put that right there, that's a little bit of fat on there. We'll cut ourselves a nice little hump. And we'll shred it up for our taco. See what we got. You want that fat off for your taco. Usually, you know, if you're eating the brisket, you don't want it on. You want to leave it on there. Okay. Look at that. That's a pretty piece of brisket right there. Look at that thing. Okay. We're not eating brisket. We're doing brisket taco. So I gotta get myself. Well, we are eating brisket. So let's just cut it up here. Probably easier just to pull it up. You shred it up here. That's probably enough for that taco. So we move this over here. These gloves off. Looks good. Alright, so we're going to start with just a little taco shell. I'm going to put a little guacamole in first. Door just slammed in the garage. Excuse the noise. We'll take our brisket. We'll shove our brisket in there. That looks good. It looks real good, don't it? Okay. Then we'll put a little bit of onion in there. Put in whatever you want. This is just how I'm going to do mine. A little cheese. Sour cream. And of course taco sauce. Now look. Try not to put, when you cut it up, the taco seasoning in, because then you just have tacos from Taco Bell. You want to have your brisket flavor. You don't want to have that flavor. So here we go. There you go. That's called a Father's Day brisket taco. That's a good taco. You can heat your tostito here up, or whatever they call that. But choose not to. Happy Father's Day. This is excellent. You gotta try it. See you next time. Hey, hope you liked that video. It was a lot of fun to make. Hope you guys try it out. If you'd like to subscribe, click here. If you want to watch some more of our videos, click here. So Tophat Smoke and Barbecue, we thank you.